Hey guys, today at the channel we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Blackest Night Batman. Before we take a look at the figure, we're going to be checking out his accessories. So first off, he does have the ever-present McFarlane Toys DC display stand. And he also has the character card, and they did go back to the comic book looks for these cards, but you still have the bio there, and you can if it's gonna focus, there we go, you can take a quick look at that, or maybe pause it to read it. But that's all the accessories it comes with. And he does have the Atrocitus bath, but I actually gave that away. Alright, so let's have a closer look at the Blackest Night Batman. And right off the bat, he is looking very good, with a lot of detail on his on this figure. And let's start off from the boots. Here you have his bat boots, looking really cool. He does have some spikes on his boot, which isn't really a common trait for the bat suit, but this works for the more monstrous look. He does have a lot of texture on his legs, both of them, and he does have this kind of Black Lantern design, kind of like a triangle there. That's also where his utility belt is, all the way there, and there isn't really pouches here, but that's okay. He does have lines going up his torso there. Okay, it's just gonna, there we go. He does have lines there, and he has the bat emblem and a Black Lantern logo on his chest. On my copy, the Black Lantern logo is painted fairly cleanly. There is a bit of a gap on the bat symbol, but that's okay. It does appear to have some scratches on the bat logo there. It's kind of visible there in the light, giving it more of a damaged or zombified look. You do see that the texture does happen to be on his arms, on his torso as well, and on the back. And McFarlane Toys have really done a good job of translating the figure from the comic book. You actually see that there is texture on his elbow joint as well, which is really cool. They didn't leave it like very flat there. So yeah, he does have the texture on his elbow joint there, and he has the gauntlets. Really cool feature on his hand. You can actually see, if it'll focus there, come on, there we go. Alright, you do actually see the Black Lantern ring sculpted on his hand, which is really cool. Going to the cape, you see that it is fairly tattered and kind of weird, grotesque. I'm not sure if this is dirt, but it's pretty awesome. It's really adding to the Batman that rose from the grave look there. Very complete. Now for his head here, you can see some awesome veins on his neck, and yeah, that is a very good head sculpt for the Blackest Night Batman. His teeth are very grotesque, kind of have the black spewing from it. An awesome detail is you can see the color on his cheeks, kind of showing fleshy mass from this dead Batman. His eyes are kind of creepy from a black. He has some black on his eyes there and some white, so he can look like he's peering off from the shadows. And a very cool detail is you can actually see inside his mouth. There's his tongue, a bit of his, yeah, if it's showing out the camera, it's, I think it's this uvula there. It's a tonsils rather. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Yeah. All right. So let's zoom out here. Yeah, so this Batman is really looking cool, and I love the color palette they have for his cape, his gauntlets there, his boots. I really like that dark blue look. It's very, very comic accurate, and Todd usually does make some edits like the texture on the suit, but I'm happy to see that they kept his overall look in this dark, the Blackest Night Batman. Now for his articulation, this Batman does have the usual McFarlane toys. I think it's 22 points of articulation. His head is kind of on a ball there. There we go. He can move side to side, of course, and he does have a very, very decent amount of up motion there. Not so much down though. I think if this is his center, maybe he can go down that much. You can do it 360. It's not really that creepy because, you know, he does look like a zombie. You can, let's zoom out there. Okay, you can move his arm that much. The cape does kind of hinder it. You can move forward, but once again, the cape does get in the way a bit, but it is a soft rubber, so you don't need to worry about that. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows there, and he has his usual McFarlane wrist articulation, which you can curve. And going down to his torso, he does have a decent amount of ab crunch there. Well, he goes down that much. Not really sure if that's decent, but yeah, you can have him go down that much, and he does go up quite a bit there, which is kind of usual. For his leg articulation, you can move him forward that much and to the side that much. He can't really go back because of the diver thing there. He has his double jointed knees and the usual ankle rocker for McFarlane, which is a lot easier to work with compared to the earlier releases. He also has his toe joint on his foot. Okay, there we go. Let's pose Batman up into a creepy pose there. Let's make use of that awesome head movement. There we go. Yep, Batman looking appropriately zombie-like. There we go. Yeah. All right. Cool. For some size comparisons, we do have him standing side by side with Killer Croc and Kyle Rayner, also from the Blackest Nightwave. Let's set them aside there. So he is a good height for other McFarlane toy figures. You also have the Hush Batman from the 2-pack. I think Hush Batman stands a bit taller than this. Nope, I think they're about the same height, I guess. And we'll have him next to the Malefic Spawn from the Mortal Kombat line. Yeah, I think these two look kind of good, actually. They have wicked capes there. Alright, let's set these guys to the side. And let's have him next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends Ben Reilly. Yeah. And maybe a Mezco Batman. Let's have him next to a Mezco Batman there. Yeah, I think you can expect this from a McFarlane toy. They are 7 inches, while these two are more of the 1/12 or 6-inch scale. But he is, once again, a good height for other McFarlane toy figures. This has been a look at the McFarlane Toys Blackest Night Batman. If you like the figure, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe to see more videos like this. Till next time, enjoy your toys.